This is a push-up, and this is the world. Now, what would happen if everyone did a push-up at the same time? In order to accomplish this goal, we need everyone on Earth, all 8 billion of us, to agree to do a push-up at the exact same moment. Now let's transport everyone to a single location. But there would be a problem. We would need a location that can actually fit 8 billion people. If everyone was in a push-up position and we packed everyone like sardines, you'd need over 6,200 square miles, about the size of all of Greater Tokyo in Japan. Trying to cram 8 billion people in anything smaller would be impossible. They'd be stacked on top of each other, and all the heat and lack of oxygen would turn the situation deadly fast. We will start with one push-up. When you do a push-up, you press your body against the earth. You apply force downward, and according to Newton's third law in physics, the earth pushes back up with equal force. But wait, you might ask, if everyone pushes the earth at once, wouldn't it move? Technically yes, but only a tiny, almost meaningless amount. The earth is so massive that all of us pushing together would barely nudge it. If you did the math, earth might shift by about a fraction of an atom's width, then settle right back into place. You wouldn't even feel it. 10 push-ups. Now let's do more reps. That's more energy burned with more hearts pumping. If you think about it, with all 8 billion of us breaking a sweat, you can't help but think, would you see a difference in the world? And the answer is, you get a small but noticeable burst in global heat production. 10 push-ups per person would burn a few billion calories total. That's like throwing a massive bonfire party if all the energy was in a singular point. But again, it wouldn't warm the atmosphere in any serious way. 100 push-ups. Now we're burning real energy. 100 push-ups could burn 30 to 50 calories per person. Multiply that by 8 billion, and you're looking at over 300 billion calories burned in one event. But the problem is that not everyone can do 100 push-ups. Some people are too young, old, injured, or sick. Inequality will start to show. The solution: we adapt. Push up on our knees, do wall push-ups, and create support teams. 1,000 push-ups. This many push-ups would be very difficult, and we would start to feel the consequences, because packing that many people into one place creates real physical pressure. The ground beneath us would be in serious trouble. We're talking about hundreds of billions of pounds pressing down in one area. Roads would crack, soft ground would sink, even solid concrete would give out in spots. And let's not forget, push-ups aren't just about pressing down. With 1,000 push-ups, everyone would be sweating, breathing hard, giving off heat like a furnace. The air would get thick with carbon dioxide, and because we're all packed so tightly, there wouldn't be enough fresh air moving through. People would start overheating, passing out, and getting sick. If you're doing 1,000 push-ups, your body's going to be screaming for hydration. Most people would need at least a couple liters of water. Multiply that by 8 billion, and now you've got a need for more than 16 billion liters of water. Also, you can't put 8 billion people in one place, make them sweat, strain, and guzzle gallons of water, and expect nobody to need to use the bathroom. With that much movement, people's digestive systems would kick into overdrive, and when the body's under that kind of pressure, yeah, some folks are gonna poop right there, whether they want to or not. Now multiply that by billions. Even if just 1% of people couldn't hold it, that's 80 million people. 80 million emergency poops in a crowd with no restrooms, no privacy, and no sewage system. The ground would turn into a biohazard zone. So, the idea of 8 billion people uniting to do push-ups sounds like a cool thought, but the reality is an actual nightmare. And maybe that's the point. Maybe we don't need to all be in one place or do 1,000 push-ups at the same time. Maybe what really matters is that more of us just try, that we push together even if we're miles apart, that we find our version of a push-up or something that challenges us, unites us, and reminds us that movement matters. And if you're still curious about what else the human body can really do when pushed to the limit, watch my next video. I promise it'll blow your mind.